It's a backlash to a backlash. As firstly today, we check in with Petrie, Queen of the Stars, a British VTuber, this week running a charity for cats' protection, and back in June sending out this tweet to small VTubers, inviting them to nominate themselves and their faves for the Hidden Gems Small VTuber Awards. Here also, additionally to clarify small VTubers, I'm thinking under 100 average viewers is a good benchmark. Petrie this past weekend sending out the results with numerous winners in numerous categories. However, after receiving a backlash to the winners being announced, Petrie has tweeted out, "I guess I'm getting canceled." And we'll have more on that story in just a moment, as now we have a word from today's sponsor. At last, it's Raid Shadow Legends, featuring hundreds of champions to collect, an in-depth RPG battle system, intense PvE, boss fights along with tactical PvP content, and so much more. As today we're talking about one of the toughest bosses in all of Raid, a Hydra. Each head a complete boss battle all on its own, like the poisonous head of Blight, terrifying head of Torment, the nightmarish head of Mischief, the vengeful head of Wrath, twisted head of Decay, and finally the main tank, the head of Suffering. And for new players, you can get your hands on Stag Knight, one of the best epic champions around, as well as a skin for Stag Knight designed by JonTron. Just use the promo code JTSkin before October 7th. It's as easy as that. And don't worry if you're not a new player, you can still get Stag Knight and the skin through an in-game event. Also, whether you're hungry for more Raid Shadow Legends in-game content, you fought the Hydra, and you faced off against other clans, now you can do both at the same time. Hydra Clash is a new clan-based competition where you and 4 other clans see who can smack the Hydra the hardest. There's sweet rewards on offer too, so rally your clanmates and get ready. If you haven't started playing Raid yet, then what are you waiting for? Use the link in the description below or scan the QR code to get insane bonuses now. So yes, the winners of the Hidden Gems Small VTuber Awards have been announced, including categories like Best VTuber Design, most likely to get Twitch Partner this year, The Trendsetter, Best YouTube Streaming VTuber, Best VTuber Artist, Most Chaotic Gremlin, Best Lewd Tuber, Best VTuber Singer, VR Chat Superstar, Most Unique Content, Master Collaborator, Most Helpful VTuber, the Best FPS VTuber, Best Souls-like VTuber, Best Speedrunning VTuber, and Best Endurance Run VTuber. And after the award winners were announced, a nearly 15-minute long reel of all of the 6,000 plus nominees were then ran, leading to hundreds upon hundreds of VTubers to thank their communities for the nominations. Some of these VTubers nominated twice due to their name and handle being used, while we also had instances like this. Nether says, "I looked at the Small VTuber Awards and I saw that I wasn't in there or in the Hidden Gems category, and that's okay. I hope to be recognized by others when I put out edited content that I'm proud of, but I do find it funny seeing big corporation names in the Hidden Gems category." As yes, someone had taken the time to nominate IRyS, K-San, and Mori Calliope for this Small VTuber Award show. Nether was saying later he got clarification this was occurring in the nominees section, as the awards was called Hidden Gems. Still sucks that trolls were including big corporate names when it's for small VTubers, and I hope that it doesn't happen again in the future. Caramel Kaiteki saying, "I wasn't nominated either. Felt kind of crappy because I do try to be entertaining and uplifting and educational, but on the other hand, I am glad a bunch of friends got nominated at least." Your Sky Daddy replying, "It was all public votes, so I'm not surprised people threw in huge corporate VTubers. I am glad they had 100% transparency and put the 6,000 names that were submitted." Morgie actually finding their own name because of this post. Nether saying further, "What intended to be a funny haha post became a fighting playground. The Small VTuber Awards did its first run well, but there's always room to improve. Just don't harass the organizer, please." Other comments separate from this discussion reading that others should ignore the show, that there were better VTubers to choose from, and also time and time again asking why weren't they included. Petrie would go on to respond to those that didn't win or weren't nominated in the Small VTuber Awards, The show was never about winning, but about bringing small creators into a wider spotlight. Instead, remember that there were over 6,000 VTubers nominated, and to move into voting is a huge deal. Every single nominee received at least 100 votes, that being the nominees that actually made it into the categories. Feature saying further, for those that were not nominated, firstly, it's most likely that the initial post for nominations simply didn't reach your social circle or your timeline. This is likely because I am a small creator myself, and my social reach will only go as far as it can go. And responding to the claim, I didn't know anyone in the awards, Feature responding, that's great news. That means you have found awesome new small creators to support. And while again, the praise for the award show was that of nearly 99-1, that 1% was quite loud and quite vocal. Feature here again, retweeting this because I guess I'm getting canceled for not including people in the initial nomination form. Please remember, I'm just a small creator myself. My Twitter reach only goes so far. Those criticisms, critiques, and apparent cancellation attempts receiving their own backlash. Cozy the Alpaca VTuber with Kawa saying, honestly, what bugs me with the criticism of the VTuber Awards is the list of nominees was put out like a month ahead of time, as far as I remember. All of them. If there were concerns about their size and concurrent viewerships, why did nobody reach out when that list was created? Featured further responding, I checked so rigorously that everyone nominated was under the 100 CCV bar that was set from the very first announcement. Then as one of the winners, Pingu would say, I'm seeing people upset at the VTuber Awards because of the way the voting was done, which submissions were made by VTubers and fans alike. I'd like to inform you how stupid you look being angry at this. Prepare for British violence. Why are you upset at an event that is finally representing the VTuber community on a larger scale? Are you not aware of the thousands of VTubers that were voted for during this? First, people are upset that a VTuber Awards show featured mainly the most popular of its community. Now you're angry because someone has finally contributed to adding positivity amongst many by focusing on those less popular? Grow up, fam, you look stupid, bruv. Slime Alien VTuber of Kawa, Pippa P, saying, interesting that some of the same people trying to cancel the small VTuber Awards girl also tried to harass, intimidate, and bully me off the net when I first started growing. Some people really have mad main character syndrome and genuinely thrive off others being miserable. Also, the winner of the LewdTuber category, the Yandere Mrs. Mummy, had quite a lot to say. Like, a lot. Finally saying, for everyone who is complaining about it, y'all are self-entitled, and I'm glad that they did not win anything if this is how they are behaving. Sore losers make for bad winners with inflated egos and self-importance, and we really don't need that right now in this community. Featured further chiming in, hi, if you're receiving any backlash or flack for being a nominee or for speaking up, please DM me. I'm forming a blacklist for future events and would like to personally apologize to anyone that has received negativity from my event. This now leading us over to FaZe Connect's Pipkin Pippa, one of the many creatures of FaZe Connect, preparing herself for an official Mahjong Soul collaboration on August 20th, and responding to Petrie with, was a really neat gift to the VTuber community. Some people will be upset, but that's just the common result of award shows. Been guilty of getting annoyed by them myself. Hope this didn't discourage you at all. Keep at it. Then as Pippa would go on to collab with Fillion, seen here in this work from Smashy saying, bro, that stream was wild as hell. And speaking of wild, we also had this stream by Pippa, that being her first time trying Honey Pop. Or is that Honey Pop? Even titling the stream, this will get age restricted and or deleted. Pippa just before the stream saying, today I will beat the lesbian allegations featuring eye tracking. And while Pippa was absolutely wrong about beating the lesbian allegations, she was absolutely correct about the VOD being removed. That as her live audience was treated to full frontal anime nudity. That all somehow to the surprise of both Pippa and also HoloLive Indonesia's Kureiji Ollie, kicking off her own stream of Honeycam Studio and also needing to remove her video for similar reasons. With Ollie afterwards saying, I tried, along with stayed quiet because I was getting ready to censor anything, but it was too late. It's genuinely a fun game if we ignore all the innuendos. And also with HoloLive, we turn back to that small VTuber, Mori Calliope, recently collaborating with her senpai Murasaki Shion in HoloLive Japan for her 5th anniversary, while also creating this amazing advertisement reading, please buy EP, thanks. Callie saying staff was like, you should make a countdown post for the EP. Hours later, Callie looking like this, very surprised to say, wow, the EP is out a day ahead of time. Cool, amazing, awesome, what the fuck? I am so tired. Go listen to it, I guess. Callie performing a release stream at 11 p.m. Eastern tonight, as right after that, she has a new music video release, animated by herself, that being for her new original song, Black Sheep. Once again, confirming that she did produce both the vocals and animation. Callie adding, after that stream, she will be gone for a while, but adding, I'll come back, I always do. And also getting ready is IRyS, Alive English's V-singer, reminding us that this Saturday, August 19th, at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, she'll finally have a 3D showcase, complete with a stage that she designed herself. Meanwhile, we have fan of IRyS, Callan, stating, holy shiitake, YouTube is bugged and charged me 16 times. Turns out it was actually 20 times. I guess this is the only time when I won't ask for a refund. Infrared adding, had that happen to me once, and they got refunded after about an hour. As for why it happened, I think one of the words in my super chat was shadow banned, since it finally went through after I reworded it. And now who perhaps wish they reworded something was Penumbral, the creator of the popular VTubing Last Week in 60 Seconds series, now celebrating 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Asking who let this happen, there has to be some sort of law against it. P-Nubs receiving this notice from YouTube Studio that starting on August 31st to help protect the YouTube community, URLs in shorts, comments, and shorts descriptions will no longer be clickable. Penumbral saying, who is cooking at YouTube and how do we make them stop? This is going to make citing my sources such a pain. And further along, Penumbral would have the first stream after hitting 100,000 being VTism is annoyingly appropriate. Going to be talking about the VTuber rabbit hole and how easy it is to slip, fall, and forfeit all your possessions to the anime girls. That particular wording of VTism getting some attention. Lumia Stargazer saying, this name doesn't sit right with me. Marie at Bunny Sleepover saying, I thought this was a celebration of autistic VTubers at first and got excited. Turns out it's just a bad name choice. And Dino Tyranno saying, anyone else like really uncomfortable with this? Penumbral going on to respond, some people were not a fan of the whole VTism name. I've actually been diagnosed with autism for like 10 years at this point, so it was really just meant to be a funny nod about how I hyperfixate on them, not a mean-spirited joke. Should have made that clear though, my bad. Yes, that's right, 100,000 subscribers and immediately canceled. It's true, P-Nubs. Finally, you're a real YouTuber now. As very quickly next, we're taking a quick look at Buffpup, posting these abs and saying smash soon, giving us the date of September, along with this look at what is potentially their next set of eyes. Buffpup taking to stream to also say they're having some problems with Twitter. And as we can see here from shadowban.net, this pup who is buff does have a potential suggestion ban. Also giving us a quick look is Trickywii, the chaotic Egyptian harpy dragon, providing a quick teaser with the date of August 23rd, and once again reminding us they are here. That being a Docky and 3D mousepad with Uwu Market, who now also has our brand new merch drop, including t-shirts, mugs, caps, hoodies, and more. And don't forget, we have a limited time signed poster available only until September 10th, which you can get a hold of now with the link below. Further along, we now turn to the cozy, wholesome gamer, Silvervale, being wished a happy birthday by Mythic Talent. And speaking of peaks, Silvervale gave us this thighs are neat, alongside this marked tummy. Mama Vale responding, sweetie, you need to stop hugging Vay so hard. As on her birthday, Silver would release this new look. Mama Vale saying further, you're amazing. I'm so proud of you. This birthday marathon stream containing lots of announcements, including the Novel Horizons Sakura Goddess, this 1/7 scale figure now available for order. That is, Silvervale is also collaborating with Gallery Panda for these acrylic wall pieces. Silver saying I'm obsessed with the RGB light boxes. That's not all, as Mythic Talent is also hosting a giveaway for a $1,500 bundle, which could be yours. But now available on silvervaleplush.com, we have the Pedal Pow plush. And who is also getting into the plush game is Momo, the space cat, now making very clear on stream she is with Mythic, as she herself had numerous announcements, including new merch and a new 3D look, now teaming up with Makeshift for this Momo plush, alongside Veiled Threads, offering up loads of Momo merch. That as alongside we have Cottontail VA, voice actress and streamer, not only teaming up with Numi, kicking off the premiere of Date Night Season 2, all while Cottontail has teamed up with U2s for this Bunny Bouncin' Cottontail plush, available starting at noon August 22nd for 2 weeks only. And also further teaming up with U2s is AmaLee, a VTuber who has legs for days, saying here, I'll see it set to flame. name, and also now herself releasing her own U2's figure. These figures also only available for a limited time, all while we also have the cooking VTuber Giri, still running one brand new kitchen collab after the next, and while celebrating her anniversary, hitting not only 150,000 followers on Twitch.tv, but also finally securing the Onigiri name. That's right, she is Onigiri EN no more. And if you're not catching her on Twitch, she is now streaming on Bilibili, that all while teaming up with Geeks Plus, showing off this chocolate cake and saying the first party anyone has ever thrown for me. That is, we are ready to party with Lae-Dee, bringing us even more things VTubers say.
Thanks, False. Delutaya celebrates their birthday with this cake and cookie, receiving many presents, such as this sneak peek of a song for her birthday that will be released on the same anniversary as her debut song from last year, with this song dedicated as not only a birthday present, but also a thank you to everyone who has supported her throughout her life. Well, also featured in this fan art coming from Guchiko, as well as making bus appearances and big screen appearances, as shown here in celebration of Delu. Cosmic Dragon and Pro Gamer Vienna challenges for you to find someone who will give you this look. And by look, do they mean this one? Regardless, as another year goes by, Vienna is now 88,003 years old, asking what kind of treat would you give a dragon on their birthday, with Hellhound VTuber Cinder responding that they'd give big hugs, buy them a dinner, and even play League. Funky Skunk Tob celebrates their birthday subathon and 2.0 debut, with new lore animated by Chungus, but also this new design done by Ishla and rigged by Brie at Cookiebox. That as Tob would go out to say, thank you so much for everyone for all the love and support on my birthday and debut. I really appreciate all the warm wishes and kind messages. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Jackrabbit VTuber Jack Rabbit announces a new outfit, new overlays, and much more. That as they celebrate their 1-year debut anniversary, followed by an uncapped donathon filled with fun incentives.
Is this part of the fun incentives? Please tell me this is part of the fun incentives.
As Jack would ask, would y'all hang in the onsen with me? Space Cow Milky Ways, Space Cow VTuber Milky Ways has now reached over 80,000 subscribers on YouTube, tweeting out, thank you guys so much, I'm so happy, moo. That while also announcing their Summer Booba mousepad now available on Uwu Market, while also sharing this fan art as they are a pretty guardian who fights for love and justice. Sarue announces their 3D debut, as apparently the jiggle physics on this 3D model has even Onigiri craving pudding. That as Sarue would also release some new merch, that being a private discipline book and acrylic keychain. With Mochi Animator tweeting out, something arrived yesterday, I wonder who drew that Sarue keychain because it looks really nice. Imp Jester VTuber Camilla releases their first cover song featuring AI VTuber Nero-sama, with the live 2D animation done by dog VTuber Susu Awu and the MV done by Ilham. Unicorn Princess Lumina reminds all VTubers that hate raids with bots are still a thing, and reminding you to make sure that your Seribot is up to date, as I recently went through a nasty raid a couple days ago and they didn't notice that theirs wasn't working, while giving further insight that the person behind this raid seemed super butthurt by the ASMR category, as they spammed her chat and 30 minutes later spammed follow bots. Freelance artist Mia Al releases their new design for Tofi, as they are planning with Komaki Art to make a physical plushie. That as Mia Al would thank everyone for attending their 3D debut, as they are super happy with the model and look forward to streaming much more with it. That while also announcing a art contest with 3 categories of prizes, the first being an XP Pen Tablet Artist 24, with this contest ending September 3rd. VTuber Menace Necrolina recently announces their 2.0 debut, with their new character design shown here, that while also including some new animated lore. This while also announcing some Uwu Market merch, allowing you to rest your wrist on her assets. Fluffy Crystal Dragon Eden has received a new face and some new assets, showcasing a side-by-side of the previous model and the new one's difference in rage and motion. Eden would go out to not only greet new followers, but thank everyone for the support, tweeting out, this year has been absolutely insane, thank you so much for the undying love. Shark VTuber Megalodon celebrates reaching Twitch partner, thanking everyone so much, that while also debuting their new chibi model, a Dora Bunny, thanking everyone so much for the support, that while also hitting over 10,000 followers on both Twitch and Twitter, showcasing how absolutely excited they are to celebrate getting Twitch partner. Little Nini releases their cover parody of Barbie Girl, that being I'm a cute e-girl ooh woo, as this gremlin and chaotic content is not unfamiliar to Little Nee's brand. And now back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Lae-Dee. And now with even more VTuber agency news, we have Hai-Dee. Take it away.
Hi everyone! Starting off, we check in with V, Sony Music's virtual talent development and management project, as they announce their newest upcoming wave, Dev F, the F standing for their unit name, Fate, with the group consisting of the singing god Kanra Deity, who hopes that it isn't too late for debuting season, Linan Amakomo, who couldn't wait till her debut to share her cover of Yoasobi's Idol with us, and Anshinin Misa, the self-proclaimed guru with the cutest thighs, who also drew this adorable illustration of the unit herself, this one that all three of the talents are currently using for their own banner image. Dev F will be starting their debut relay on August 19th. Next up, we take a look at Korean virtual talent production Lit Media, and their talent Shabelle Tonya, who not too long ago had celebrated her birthday and had recently held her first ever 3D live concert, New Wave, showing off her new 3D model outfit and singing 8 of her own original songs. This concert is still up on Tonya's YouTube channel, so you can watch and listen to her wonderful performance. Moving on, we check in with the talents of Pixel Link, as they plan on celebrating this last month of summer with us, revealing special surprises and events throughout the rest of August, starting with their first ever group song cover of Go Just Go on the official Pixel Link YouTube channel. The talents will also be holding their own Summer Bash stream, where they will be playing games, chatting it up, and also maybe sharing with us some more exciting announcements. So stay tuned in for hashtag PixelLink Summer 2023, and perhaps we'll get even more summery surprises soon. And lastly, we have Kawa Entertainment, who will be attending Colossal Con Texas from August 18th to August 20th, with their talents holding 4 themed panels, along with holding several meet and greets at their booth throughout the day. Kawa giving us that meet and greet schedule here, not only featuring talents from Kawa, but inviting many special guests as well, featuring talents such as Roy Kiato, Aura GX, Low Lotus, Red Claw, Nor, and many more. So, if you'll be heading on over to Colossal Con Texas, be sure to swing by Kawa's booth to say hi. And that's all from me. Back to you, False.
Thank you, Hai-Dee. Not only for that, but for this, giving me a little bit of cake on my birthday, but also producing all of these fun new logos on our brand new Uwu Market merch drop. And we have just a little bit more birthday thanks coming in from Yuvi, delivering up this happy birthday, Mr. Falsified Ivan Derrickson. And that is all for this episode. Click the link below to download Raid Shadow Legends and receive your Epic Champion Drake Starter Pack now. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below, and we'll have more Things VTubers Say for you soon.
Has now reached over 80,000 subscribers on Restart. And sharing this fan art of their Sailor Moon Restart. With Mochi Animator giving a peek of the life Restart. Where you can rest her wrist Restart. Receiving some congratulatory Restart.